Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa Ellen Arianis, T.E.A., and this is Tea Time Adventures on YouTube. Welcome back. Thank you for visiting with me. If you like what you see here, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell in case you want to see anything else that I might upload. And please leave me a comment down below. I love comments and I always respond. Today's video is about April empties. My bag has seen some wear and tear. It's survived at least a couple of Christmas gifts and last month's empties as well. And then the other handle ripped off and Dara has taken it someplace in the apartment playing with it and I haven't found it again. If I think about it, I'll try and either tape it, staple it, or whatever, because it is a cute bag and I do like it, even if it's just got my printing scrawled across it. But I have bought some backup bags to use. It just hangs off of my ironing board here in my room, and so it's convenient, it's out of the way. I just toss it in when anything is empty. So let's go ahead and go through my April empties. The first thing is Simple Green makeup removers. I recommend these. They are not very expensive. They are not too drippy, not too dry, and they're good for sensitive skin as well, and they do a good job. I don't use mascara, but it takes off super soft shadows, it takes off eyeliner, it takes off glitter. So I think they do a good job, so I do recommend them. The next little thing is a teeny tiny eyeglass lens wipe. I think I got this from either Pinch Me, which I hardly ever get anything from Pinch Me, or it might have been in a Walmart box, but I think there's one or two that either I just tossed, didn't think about, but there's that. The next thing is a Garnier Skin Active Soothing Rose Water Moisturizer. This is one of the ones that I got in a tiny little bundle off of Mercari, and it was all rose scented items. I think it's past its prime because it was pretty thick. It didn't flow. It came out like thicker than cottage cheese, but it didn't do anything bad to my skin, and it hydrated well enough. It was good at night because, you know, tossing and turning, etc., it stayed in place and it sunk in pretty good, but I think it's past its prime. The next thing was ZEA Facial Wipes Rose Hip Essential Oil. Again, I got that out of the little rose bundle from Mercari. And I think there's one or two more of these little facial wipes. It's not very moist, and had to scrub a little bit to get makeup like this off, but it did an okay job. It was just a sample in the bundle. It did fine. The next is eye masks, and I know I got it from Ipsy. I don't think it's Grace and Stella. I think was it called David? Last month? The month before? I got a couple more of these left. They're gold. They did fine. No complaints there. This next item is a face wipe by Busy Co. Refreshed Brightener. Brighten, hydrate, and firm dull skin. I think it's got vitamin C in it. And this came out of my very first Birchbox, which I unboxed just a couple of videos ago. It says no rinse required. I think it has not just hyaluronic acid in it, but it was somewhat stingy. So I think it's also got vitamin C in it, and certain formulas of vitamin C in makeup do sting a little bit. Sometimes, I will say after the stinging went away, within about a half an hour or so, my face felt very soft. So I'm not giving it a thumbs down, I'm going... the next things are Biore Strips. One for my nose, one for my chin, one for my forehead. So I did not know that they made ones that you could use for your forehead and your chin, but now I do. So I've got a combo box, and so I used one of the nose strips and two of the facial strips. They do a good job. Don't know what their accumulating when you pull them off is technically blackheads, but it's something, and it makes my face clearer. The next item is actually a sheet mask in Calming Rose. This came out of the Rose bundle from Mercari. It smelled lovely. It did its job. I'm not mad about it. It's very pretty packaging too. The next sheet mask was from the same, SAEM, and it was a natural avocado sheet mask. It was fine, nothing remarkable. Again, it does its job, and that's all I can ask really of them. The next is Jigot, J as in John, I, G as in George, OTT, Angels in the Sky, Pomegranate face mask. Lovely scent, did its job, pretty packaging. The next item, again, came out of that Rose bundle. It was the Rose Essence Sheet Mask from Asfolio. I love Asfolio. This was a very delicate little mask. It was not overpowering with rose scent. It had a good amount of serum in it and enough leftover serum as well. This next one is from the Creme Shop, or the Cream Shop, Hello Kitty Tea Time Sheet Mask. This I did on the last Mask Monday with a collab with Jane Louise, Kimmy's Boxes, and Mary Catherine Loves Cats. So, it was cute. The next one I did was also from the Cream Shop, or the Creme Shop, and that was a Power Up Skin Alien Character Mask. Absolutely freaking adorable. It was just fun. It did its job, and it was, I think it did a good job. I don't think it had a particular scent. I think it's avocado, matcha, kale, spirulina, green. It's very cute. I do recommend the Cream Shop and Asfolio and Totally Moly as far as facial masks go. The next item was definitely another K-Beauty brand. Don't know if it has a brand name that I can find easily, but it was Vitamin C and Collagen Brightening Mask. Can't find a name, just says Clean Beauty, made in Korea. This vitamin C mask did not bother my face. So, it smelled lovely. It's orange for orange vitamin C packaging. So, AM mask by Meg. This one came from Kimmy's Boxes in a giveaway that I won. I like this mask. I've kind of got it bookmarked on Mercari. It's a delicate little mask. It stays put. So if you got stuff you gotta get done while you're keeping your skin hydrated and everything, this is the mask for you. Like I said, I cleaned the cat box. I swept the kitchen floor. This thing stayed on, and it made my face feel really nice. And another one that I did was Chasing Rainbows, Holler and Glow. Again, it had a lot of fruit extracts. It was a whole fruit salad, as I like to call it. It's got a lot of vitamins, got vegetables and fruits, etc. So it was a fun little mask. I would have liked it, I think, if the colors of the mask were a little bit brighter, but that really is neither here nor there when it actually comes to the actual skincare. And I think it did its job. Now we get into the bulkier empties. I love OGX products. They're dry shampoos. There isn't one that I've tried that I haven't liked. I like the biotin and collagen one, but for some reason the price on that one has spiked triple, in some cases even more, and I can't find it for, $5, $6, $7, $10. This one was Argan Oil of Morocco dry shampoo, silk proteins, extra strength, and no residue. On dark hair like this, I've got to make sure that it does no residue walking around with powder on my hair. So it does a good job. I think there's one other. Batiste Original Dry Shampoo. Refreshing scent. I can't say what it smells like, even though it's got kind of the hint of lemon in the design. Again, it's actually, this little sample size has a very powerful burst of air when you're putting it on your hair, so it'll wake you up. The next thing is an Watermelon Energizing Facial Spray. Let's just call it a toner from Propolis. I highly recommend this. This is so refreshing. You just roll out of bed and give yourself a couple of squirts of this. It is refreshing. It helps wake you up. And I think it's just a good prep for your skin. Just even waking up, even before you've cleansed your skin or anything else like that. Of course, it's good for after cleansing, but just as a pick-me-up in the morning, this stuff is great. I think I have a couple of, this will just dump them out. Let's see. This is a Clean and Clear, and I know this isn't sample size, neither was the dry shampoo. Lemon exfoliating slices. Yes, they are shaped like little lemons. There is a smooth side and a slightly more texturized side to help exfoliate. It is a vitamin C thing, and again, it doesn't sting. It cleans your face so well. I'm not going to recommend it for something like, you know, taking off your makeup, but once your face is clean, this is a nice little non-goopy exfoliator. And again, this is refreshing enough that I could roll out of bed, and any oils or whatever that have come through overnight, this helps get rid of that excess. So I do recommend these. I had a couple of sample size Listerine Cool Mints, travel size, probably came out of a Target or a Walmart box at some point in time. So I've gone through both of those. This is the brand that I use every day anyway. So just figured, you know, let's just get rid of the baby ones before we open up another large bottle, Costco size bottle. The next thing is a shampoo and conditioner that came out of my Walmart box, and it's called Monday. They were okay. There was nothing wrong with them. I'm for frizzy and dull hair, and I have both. So I can't really say it had a particular scent, at least none that I'm remembering right now. But I did notice that the gigantic size bottles of either one of these, and it does say Monday on the side, were at Costco. So if anybody's interested in that or liked it from the samples, go check your local Costco. We have a couple of other items that came through, and I think I mentioned this in another video. This is a Dollar Tree lip oil. For the life of me, I cannot get that last bit out of there. I've shaken it, I've tried to tip it, this, that, and the other, and it's just not coming out. So I've used as much of it as I can. If there was a name on it at any point in time, it's gone. I just know that my coworker Wally bought me a whole bunch of pink items. This was one of them, and I've used it to death. So. The next two items are lotions. So we've got Ahava, which is one of my favorite lotion brands. They also make great mud masks as well from the Dead Sea. And it is an Israeli-based company as well. So this is Spring Blossom. This had a lovely scent to it. It absorbed fairly quickly, but I think it also sort of created a little bit of a barrier against the skin, so it did not come off, rub off on my clothes or anything, but I could tell that I definitely had lotion on. And I would get it again. I liked it. I liked the scent well enough. The next is Sugar Rush Cake Butter Whipped Body Butter. This had a sweet little cakey scent to it. It came out of Ipsy, I believe, and I wouldn't be mad if I got it again. Let's see. We have a bunch of items that... Oh, actually, let me go since I'm on lotions anyway. This one came out of an Ipsy bag in Cali Cloud Soft Bod Vanilla, and nice scent, did its job, nothing remarkable, wouldn't be mad if I got it again, but I'm not going to go out and buy it. One of the things that I did enjoy, and it was either out of the March Ipsy bag, was Serosi Low Hyaluronic Tangerine Booster Serum. It's your basic hyaluronic serum, and I liked the scent. I did. It just had just that hint of tangerine. I thought it was very pretty packaging. And I'd like to get it again, but I'm not going to go out and buy it. It did its job like just about any hyaluronic Biore Light, Teresa, Biore Light acid did. Let's see if I can, I'm trying to keep a couple of things aside. Ciate London. Okay. The other lip oil that I went through, and you can't see it anymore. All the little writing's been handled off, but this is a Ciate London, and it is a watermelon burst hydrating lip oil, and I've used all of that too. I think I have one more in my stash, but I did buy a couple of items from the Dollar Tree that I want to try out as well. Hey Honey Lock Onto My Eyes Retinol and Propolis Eye Mask. It's a little eye cream. This took me forever to go through. It is 0.8 mil or 0.27 fluid ounces, and it took me forever to go through. I was getting tired of using this thing. And it's not like I was using it every night, so it probably took months and months, like 8 months to go through this, because I don't like to do the same thing over and over every night. It's going to be a really long video. So, it's okay. Next item is Nourishing Gel Cream H2O Plus. And that's the name of the company as well. I think I've gotten this in Ipsy a couple of times. There might be another one in my stash. It did its job. Not going to be mad about it if I get it again. And I think, let's see, Firming Moisturizing Cream Renewal with Natural Retinol. Who is this by? Oh, Burt's Bees. Again, this one took me a while to go through. It has a scent that isn't unpleasant, but it also isn't pleasant. And it took me a while to go through. It just basically smells like skincare. I do like a touch of a scent sometimes, but it did its job. It was very moisturizing. I don't know if I'd get it again, but I wouldn't be mad if it showed up again. Now, the last items. Some of you may remember or have seen that I had gotten a sample packet of 12 samples from various different skincare routines, both night and day, in a package from a company called 8 Saints. And I'll admit, I thought I'd go through them very quickly. They're very small samples, but I'm struggling because I like randomly picking what my skincare is every night from a couple of choices. And to follow somebody else's regimented routine was very difficult for me. And I did find a couple of the items a little bit harsh for me. So 8 Saints Zen Out of 10 Bamboo Detox Scrub. I think this might be coffee based because the granules for the scrub were very harsh on my skin, and it is usually followed up by a vitamin C cream. 8 Saints Seek and See Vitamin C Serum, and the combination of the two of them made my face sting. Now I've got one cheek that's redder than the other anyway, but this did not make me happy. They do have a lot of vitamin C in their products. So this other one, 8 Saints Cloud Whip C Cream, one of them was nighttime, one of them was daytime. One of them might have been a serum versus a cream, but again, a little bit too much vitamin C for me, but I did finish this one. The other 3 items, the last of the items from 8 Saints, was a down-to-earth swirled mud gel cleanser. And I used it, but isn't it just a bit of an oxymoron to have a mud cleanser? I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like the smell of it. I didn't like the texture of it. I didn't really want it to get near my eyes, but I finished it. The other item was 8 Saints Pep Rally, which is a gel radiant serum with hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, vitamin C, and whatever the heck MSM is. If anybody knows what that is, Cece, that's probably you. Please leave a comment down below. I finished it. It's hyaluronic acid serum. It's fine. And the last item is Coast is Clear Seaweed Toner, vitamin B5, seawater, kelp, and whatever the heck MSM is. And I finished that as well. It was fine. It was a cute little toner. Cotton ball here and there. Then I'm done. And we're bordering on 20 minutes and nobody wants to watch that much of empties. So, tell me what you thought of my empties. Have you tried any of them? Do you want to try any of them? leave me a comment down below, give me a thumbs up, and that is it for the April monthlies. Have a good evening, everyone. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. Bye.